Hey friends, welcome to Creative X. My name is Brad Hussey and I'm a web designer. Today I want to share a clip from my weekly office hours session that I host in the Creative X crew, which is my free community for professional designers and developers, freelancers, and founders. During these sessions, I answer questions, provide design feedback, live coaching calls, and I also host lectures and workshops, all with the sole purpose of helping you succeed as a designer. If that sounds like you, join the crew. The link is down below in the description and the pinned comment. Without further ado, cue the clip.
A question for Lucia.
Yeah. Well, feel free. Take the stage.
I was taking a look at your personal website, so not the one that we discussed earlier, but your personal. And you offer a free guide for your visitors to build their own website. And I found that a really interesting choice. Like, what are your goals here? I was really wondering what your choice was.
Goals for the website?
To provide a free training for them to build their own websites.
Yeah, just it's like a lead magnet. Like what they say, you need to give something for free, like a lead magnet, and then they not just download. They give their email address and name, and then I can send marketing messages just to follow up, to give more tips, and then encourage them to get in touch if they have website, like if they are building websites themselves, just to approach me to ask for help if they are stuck with something, or if they prefer me to build the website.
Yeah, okay. That's really interesting. Does that work for you? Do you get any leads from that?
I implemented it not long ago, so I got people only so far.
Yeah. All right.
It's a good question, Quinn, because it's like, are you cannibalizing your offer or slowing down your lead pipeline by saying, hey, go off and try it by yourself, and then maybe that's helped, and then great, now they figured it out, they don't need you. Or they go, it's too frustrating. They spent 3 months trying to figure it out. It's too frustrating. All right, can you just do it for me? Like, I get the thought process in the lead magnet. You want the lead, but then if your leads are the type of people who are going to just kind of do it themselves and maybe don't really value your expertise, and then they get frustrated and they just kind of want you to do it for them, hopefully cheap. Maybe that's attracting the wrong lead or sending the wrong message. Whereas what you can do now, because you've had enough clients, I know that you've been getting clients, you can think about who are these clients that I'm working with, that I enjoy working with, and what would be like 10% of the way? What would give them, let's say for example, I assume that the person visiting is my perfect client that I've been working with, that I would like to work with, and I know how I'm going to help them. What would get them 10% of the way so that when they contact you, they're kind of already moving, ready to go, moving and grooving. They made a little more progress, so the project is even easier. Maybe you realize 10% of my solution would be, helping them improve the copy on their site, or helping them, again, I'm just kind of coming up with random ideas here, but you could, if you spend a little time thinking about what would get them 10% of the way, then I could take it home, you give them a quick win. Whereas, hey, go and build your website yourself, I'll show you how. And then if not, I'll do it for you. That works in the right context. Like, for example, I sell courses that will show you how to build your own website, for example. But I also sell services where I will build the site for you or assemble a team and will take care of the campaign for you. So in that case, my lead magnet could be, hey, download my free guide to build your site by yourself. I'll show you how. Let's use EditorX as an example. Download my free guide to set up your EditorX site. It has a 3-part video showing you exactly what you need to do to get your EditorX site up and running in no time. At the end of that, I could offer a course complete on mastering Editor X and creating high-end sites that you can sell for $10,000. Great. So that's how that flow would go. And then additionally to that, hey, you're probably a busy agency owner and you've got stuff to do and you don't want to be like building your own Editor X site. Well, guess what? Book a call with me. Me and my team, we're in position. We could build out your Editor X site in a week. Here's our examples. Here's our testimonials. And that service costs this much, which is going to be a lot more expensive. So that flow makes sense. But if your end goal is to sell a service where you're building WordPress sites for your client, then showing them just kind of how to do it themselves is kind of just either going to attract the wrong people or slow down your lead flow, where you got to wait like 3 months for someone to inevitably go, this is so frustrating. I made a mess. Can you fix it for me? Maybe that's not the right type of client. So look at your current clients and say, what is my solution? What's the value I've provided for them? What would be like a tasty little treat that I can give them? You know, like when you're at Costco, or probably Sam's Club in the States does a similar thing, where you walk up and down the aisles and someone's at the end and they go, hey, do you want to try these caramel popcorn things? And you just go, heck yeah. You taste it and they go, pretty good, right? It's just right here. There's a package of them. In fact, here, that's like a lead magnet. You get them in. All right, I'll have a little taste. Ooh, that's good. That was yummy beef jerky. Where do I get a whole bag? Like right over here. Whereas if it's like showing them how to make their own beef jerky, there's a workshop and you're just trying to sell them a bag of beef jerky. And they're like, hey, go sign up over here. And in a month, like you'll make your own beef jerky and then this. And then you'll realize, you know what? It'd be so much better if I just had beef jerky bag. It's like, well, that'd take too long. I want you to buy the thing now. So I think you just need to reorder and restructure kind of the flow of what that lead magnet would be, because it's certainly there. And it could be as simple as maybe your client just needs a little bit of clarity to walk through to see like, hey, what does your site need? You know, how can we get you a little bit further along the way? Book a 10-minute clarity session with me. We'll talk about it. We'll see if it would be a good fit. I'll give you some suggestions and say, you know, here's how I would move forward with your site. Feel free to implement those yourself. Or again, this is what we do all the time. And then that would be a good opportunity to close the sale on the phone. So that's how I think about that.
Thanks so much for watching that. If you liked it, tap the like button and consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss any of our videos. And if you loved it and want some more, join us in the Creative X crew. While you're here, why not check that video out? Cheers.